woman says in this very short cell phone video that ends with what sounds like a single gunshot. But we are now seeing what happened in the minutes prior in this Walmart parking lot at 7900 West McNabb Road. Take a look at this dash cam video. That's the woman with the gun on the left, getting out of her car, holding a phone in her left hand and a gun in her right. A witness tells 7 News that moments before this, she'd gotten into an argument over that space with the man we see in that cell phone video.
I'm gonna say this. It must have been some type of argument, because she felt compelled enough to say, you know what? When I get out this car, let me get my gun, let me get my phone, let me just be ready, just for anything. So it must, in my opinion, it must have been some type of heated argument, man.
In fact, the witness says the man parked his white SUV like this, blocking the space, but minutes later he moved. She then pulls into the space, and according to the witness, she spoke briefly to the people in that white Honda, who the witness says told her the man was still in the parking lot. Then you see 62-year-old Bart Diguglielmo walking up to her, he points the gun, and for at least 30 seconds they exchange words.
Okay, alright, time out. For at least 30 seconds they exchanged words. He was exchanging words with someone that had a gun drawn at him, backing away. Tell me what y'all doing in the comments. If somebody got a gun drawn on you, you guys are in a heated argument, are you still pressing towards them and to see if they are going to shoot you? I mean, maybe when you're 17, 18, but when you're an older individual, I would think about my life. If I got grandkids, my wife, I don't know. But anyways, he didn't. And she pow. It's a little bit more of the video. I got another clip from another video I want to show you guys too. Different angle though.
He follows her as she walks around another car, still pointing the gun. He appears to walk away, but immediately comes back and she fires. All this time, it appears she's still on the phone. He remains conscious on the ground as one car stops, but then keeps going. Then a second car behind them. For more than 2 minutes, pedestrians and cars go by. The man was alternately sitting up and lying down, but he would later die at the hospital. Deputies arrived roughly 3 minutes after the shooting, and that woman, we're told, is claiming self-defense.
Now I agree with this creator's comments here at the end. You guys listen to what she has to say.
Yo, this situation is crazy. I do not condone violence, but this is why when people are upset, anytime y'all get into a confrontation with somebody, if somebody is upset and y'all are having a heated argument or a disagreement, you should not be walking toward the person. Everybody should be distancing themselves from each other so that this situation doesn't happen. Now, of course, I've seen a lot of people post this. A lot of people have their opinions, talking about they hope she goes under the jailhouse, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Do I think the lady intentionally killed him? No. But do I think he was getting in a safe bubble during the disagreement? Yes, and that's obviously what happened in the video.
Let me give you a little background here on the state of Florida. Yes, we do have a stand your ground law, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it was murder, or do you guys think it was stand your ground? Do you think she was justified in doing what she felt like she had to do? Very important note, like I said, no charges have been filed, but I want to point out, as of now, luckily for her, she is in a very, liberal area to where they are going to look at everything and not just jump to, let's just lock her up real quick and just follow, figure out everything. No, she's in Broward. She had the best sheriff in the state, in my opinion, Sheriff Greg Tony. So, and she has an African-American for her state attorney. Does not mean that she will get off just because she has an African-American state attorney. And also, here in the state of Florida, I want all people out there to know, me being from the state of Florida, living here in the state of Florida, living here in Central Florida, it is no guarantee that she is out of the water. Because based upon political pressure, based upon who the governor is of this state and what previous governors have done to state attorneys that they have suspended in the past because they didn't agree with what these state attorneys were going to do on a case. They reassigned their cases So it's very likely that the state attorney in Broward County, if she does not pursue charges against her, it's very likely that the case could be reassigned to another state attorney, and then they decide to still charge her with something. So, unfortunately, the way the state of Florida works, back in 2017, the governor at the time, Rick Scott, actually reassigned over 20 cases, murder cases, of the state attorney at the time, the elected state attorney at the time, Miss Ayala, because she said she would not seek death penalty in murder cases. She is the elected official, and that's what she wanted to do. He said, no, I don't agree with that. Reassigned those cases to a more obviously conservative state attorney. So he made sure he pursued whatever he could to take care of that. Not saying he wasn't justified, but I'm just saying she was the elected official. Also in 2023, this current governor, Ron DeSantis, he suspended not one but two state attorneys in two of the obviously more liberal counties. One in Hillsborough in Andrew Warren, and one in Orange Osceola in Monique Worrell. That's what happens. He doesn't agree with the way they are deciding on cases. He doesn't agree. Rick Scott, same thing. They just suspend those state attorneys, even though they're elected officials, just to show that my is bigger than your. You guys know. If you know, you know. So here in the state of Florida, it is no foregone conclusion. Even if it's on video, even if all of these things are lining up, it depends on political pressure, and it depends on, does the governor want to stick his nose in this right here? He on his way out, DeSantis. Does he want to stick his nose in it? That's going to determine, in my opinion, if she ultimately ends up getting charged at some point. But let's see. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. It's just a sad situation. Sad that it had to happen. Folks say over a parking spot, but it obviously escalated from a parking spot to people having a confrontation, a heated confrontation. Whether if it was initially from a parking spot, at the end of the day, it's a heated confrontation. Separate yourselves. De-escalate. Walk away. It's always okay to walk away, especially if somebody has a gun. Whether they're justified or not, walk away. Leave people alone. You're a man, she's a woman. You're coming at her, you're charging her. Just leave her alone if you can. Just get in your car and go. But anyways, he didn't, and unfortunately he's no longer with us. Pray for his family, and I don't take pleasure in anybody losing their life. But we do have to be careful here, and especially here in the state of Florida, where mostly everybody has a gun, or has a pow-pow, excuse me. Almost everybody does, so gotta be safe, gotta be careful, and gotta watch what we do, because we don't know what time people are on. Anyways, those are my thoughts. That's my reaction to this, pretty tragic thing that happened, but it happened, so here I am. Let me know again what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and please share this video.